Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Dr. Lee Finnegan, Naomi Matsuda, will be in the hot seat next week on the CBS soap. Apparently, Dr. Finnegan underestimated how much Sheila Carter, Kimberly Brown, cares about her dead granddaughter. Will Grandma Sheila uncover something crazy at the hospital? Here's what's coming up next on B&B, spoilers down below. Sheila Carter was devastated when she learned that Luna Nozawa, Lisa Yamada, didn't survive her gunshot wound and passed away when she arrived at the hospital. No one else seems concerned about Luna's unexpected death. According to bold and beautiful spoilers, Sheila will want to honor Luna and possibly even have some sort of memorial or burial for her. Where's her body though? The hospital was in chaos after the shooting, and no one actually asked to see Luna's body or even mentioned whether she would be cremated. If Luna was cremated without any witnesses, there's a very real chance that she's not dead after all. But that begs the question, why would Ly Finnegan fake Dr. Finn's, Tanner Novlan, daughter's death? Ly seemed to have no use for her niece and didn't even want her and her mother, Poppy Nozawa, Romy Parks, in Los Angeles near her family. Why would Ly have a sudden change of heart and fake her death rather than stitch her up and hand her over to authorities to face the music for shooting Liam Spencer? Scott Clifton, D-Life Lee Finnegan did something shady at the hospital and Luna Nozawa is still alive. Sheila Carter is going to get to the bottom of it. If there's anyone that knows a thing or two about faking their death, it's Sheila, and she will figure out the truth eventually. Do you think that Luna Nozawa is still alive? Why would Ly fake her death to begin with? Will Sheila Carter find her granddaughter? Los Angeles was quiet, for a moment. But in the world of the Forresters, the Logans and the Finnegans, peace never lasted long. And now, with the tragic and sudden death of Luna Nozawa still casting a long shadow over everyone's lives, secrets begin to unravel faster than anyone can contain them. In the eye of the storm stand two women who have never trusted one another, Lee Finnegan and Sheila Carter. Both are driven by different forces, but both want the same thing: answers. Chapter 1. The wounds of the past bleed into the present. At the hospital, Dr. Lee Finnegan walked briskly down the sterile white hallway, clutching Luna's autopsy report in her hands. Her eyes, usually cold and precise like a scalpel, were now troubled. There were discrepancies in the report, things that didn't add up. Luna's toxicology screen was clean, no signs of trauma inconsistent with the reported fall. Yet something about the cause of death nagged at her instincts as both the surgeon and a mother. She pushed open the door to her office and slammed the file on her desk. A framed photo of Finn fell over from the force and she paused, picking it up with trembling hands. I failed her, Ly whispered to herself. And now, I might be next. She reached for her phone, about to dial Chief Deputy Baker, when a shadow fell across her door. I wouldn't do that if I were you, came a voice Lee knew far too well. Sheila Carter stepped inside without waiting for permission, dressed in black from head to toe like she was mourning, but with fire in her eyes. What the hell are you doing here, Sheila? Lee demanded, shielding the file with her arm. I want answers, Ly, you owe me that much. Chapter 2. A dangerous game of truth and lies. Ly scoffed. I don't owe you anything. You're lucky I haven't had you barred from this hospital. Sheila closed the door behind her and folded her arms. Don't act like you didn't have a hand in this. Luna was my granddaughter too, whether you like it or not. The air crackled between them. The years of bitter enmity, of kidnapping, murder attempts, and blood-soaked history resurfaced in every word. Don't insult her memory by claiming any kind of familial bond, Ly snapped. Luna never knew you, and she died never knowing how deep your corruption runs. Sheila's eyes narrowed. You think I don't see it? You're hiding something. That autopsy file, you won't even let the family read it. You're scrambling to cover tracks, Ly. Ly's hands trembled slightly. You have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, but I do, Sheila said with a chilling smile. You see, I've been watching. You've been taking late-night meetings, making hushed phone calls. You don't act like a grieving aunt, you act like someone guilty. Lai rose from behind her desk, her voice quivering not with fear but fury. Leave, now, or I'll call security. But Sheila didn't move. She pulled something from her coat pocket and threw it on the desk. It was a USB drive. What's this? Lee frowned. Footage, Sheila said. From outside the lab. The night Luna died. You're not the only one with secrets, Doctor. Chapter 3. The footage that changes everything. After Sheila stormed out, satisfied she'd lit a fire under Lai, the doctor hesitated, then inserted the USB into her computer. What she saw turned her stomach. Grainy footage from a parking lot camera showed a woman in a medical coat, Lai's coat, arguing with another figure cloaked in shadow. Though the angles were bad, the timestamp was damning. This was the night Luna died. Lai leaned in, breath caught in her throat. Her voice cracked. No, that's not me, that's... Suddenly the memory clicked. Remy, her long-estranged nephew. The one no one knew existed, except her. He'd shown up out of nowhere 2 months ago, claiming to be clean and wanting to make amends for his past. Lai had agreed to help him find work in the hospital, quietly. She thought she could protect her career, her family, and maybe heal a few wounds. But now, seeing the figure with Remy's gait and shape, it made her stomach twist. Had he confronted Luna? Could Remy have? She couldn't think it. But she had to act. And Sheila? She was clearly fishing, but the bait might be real. Chapter 4. Sheila's Threat. Sheila met with Deacon Sharp later that night at Il Giardino. She's hiding something, Deacon, she said as she sipped her wine with twitchy energy. And I'm going to find out what it is. Deacon rubbed his forehead. Sheila, I know you're grieving, we all are, but stirring things up with Lai, you know how dangerous that is. Sheila leaned forward. Dangerous? Oh, I am dangerous, Deacon, and I'm done playing nice. That girl, my granddaughter, deserved more than some neatly worded autopsy. I want to know what really happened, and if Lai's involved. Deacon held up his hand. Whoa, don't even say it, Sheila grinned. I don't have to, you're already thinking it. Chapter 5. Finn's Crisis. Meanwhile, Finn struggled under the emotional weight of Luna's death and the strange behaviors he was observing in both Lai and Sheila. He found himself in the Forrester mansion, pacing the living room, while Steffi sat quietly on the couch, watching him. You're burning out, Finn, she said gently. I can't let this go, Steffi. I feel like I'm losing my mind. My mother is acting cagey and Sheila, she's calm. Like she knows something, Steffi sighed. Do you think Lai is covering something up? Finn hesitated. I don't want to think that. But Luna's file has been locked even from me. I'm her cousin, I should have access. And when I confronted my mom earlier, she brushed it off like it was nothing. What are you going to do? Finn looked up. I'm going to find out what was in that lab the night Luna died. Even if I have to break hospital protocol. Chapter 6. A Visit from the Past. That night, Lai returned to her home only to find a figure waiting for her inside. It was Remy. He looked strung out, jittery. His hands shook as he held a small duffel bag. You shouldn't be here, she hissed. What did you do? Remy looked like he hadn't slept in days. I didn't mean for anything to happen. I needed something to sell. I thought the lab was empty. I didn't know Luna was there. I swear, Lai, I didn't kill her. Lai backed up, horror setting in. You broke into my lab? You were stealing drugs. She caught me, he muttered, voice breaking. She followed me in. She started recording me on her phone. She said she'd tell the board. Lai clutched her mouth. Oh my God. What happened next? I panicked. I grabbed for her phone. She tripped. She hit her head. He was crying now. It was an accident. But to Lai, this changed everything. And now Sheila Carter was sniffing around like a bloodhound. Chapter 7. The Secret Phone. The next day, Finn slipped into the hospital's evidence locker. With some careful maneuvering, he accessed Luna's personal effects, and there it was. Her phone. It had been recovered at the scene, slightly cracked, but intact. He plugged it into the terminal. There was one final, unsent video recording, time-stamped minutes before her death. The footage showed Luna entering a dimly lit lab. The camera swung toward the door. Remy burst in, shoving her, panicking. "Give me the phone," he screamed. "You're stealing hospital meds? You could kill someone." Luna cried out. Then the phone fell to the ground, and the audio picked up only the sound of struggling and a sickening crack. Finn's heart sank. He now had proof. But what would he do with it? Chapter 8. The Choice. Finn confronted Lee. "You knew," he said quietly, holding up the phone. Lilo Talo, like her soul, had already departed. "I suspected. You let everyone believe it was an accident. You protected him. I thought I could control it. I thought it would go away. But Sheila, she's not going to stop. She has footage. If she figures out it was Remy, she'll go to the police," Finn finished. Lee nodded, tears running silently down her cheeks. Finn shook his head. "Then we need to get ahead of this. For Luna." Chapter 9. Sheila makes her move. Sheila Carter, ever the tactician, had prepared her next step. She'd made a copy of her footage and slid it under Ridge Forrester's door, anonymously. She also tipped off a reporter. If Lie wouldn't give her answers, she'd blow the whole thing wide open. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our bold and BAVUTFUL UPDAT YouTube channel for more update news.